I'm probably not going to keep this video up for very long, maybe a couple of days, but once it starts to hit the algorithm and other people that don't know me or don't subscribe to me start to see it, that's when the comments just kind of get out of hand and get a little toxic. If you do subscribe to me and you care about my opinion on this, then hopefully you'll watch it, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of torn right now. So first things first, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. Rest in peace, young Dolph. Rest in peace to all of the hip-hop people in hip-hop that we've lost in the past few years. And I'm torn because I'm noticing that we're in this cycle. Now, I know specifically Virgil, he passed away because he was battling cancer. There wasn't really anything that he could have done about that, whereas, various other rappers have died from overdoses or, unfortunately, murders or whatever the case may be. But I'm just noticing that we're in this cycle where an artist passes away and we just it's just kind of a thing that happens now. I get it as a part of life, right? But it just feels like it's happening too much, right? We just go through this cycle of artist passes away, everybody just runs to Twitter, Instagram, post a bunch of pictures of them, post a bunch of, highlights of their career or their life. Everybody runs to YouTube and makes a video about it, and we all want to sit there and talk about it. And then it just moves forward after that. And I guess that is what life is, but something about it just doesn't really sit right with me, and I never know what to do. And I'm not trying to make this about myself, but I'm just giving you my perspective because these are the things that I have to think about. YouTube is my job. Obviously, y'all know my main focus is hip-hop. And recently, I've been covering sort of trending topics. And I see my channel is starting to evolve into a place where y'all want to see me talk about stuff that's relevant to right now. But something about making videos about when people pass away just doesn't feel like the right thing to do for me. But at the same time, ignoring it and just going with my regular upload kind of makes it just as disingenuous, right? It's you're not even you're going to talk about hip-hop news and what's going on in hip-hop, and you're not going to mention this huge thing that just happened, right? So I'm just kind of torn, and I never feel like I know what to do. And again, I don't want to try to make this about me because there's nothing more important than somebody who lost their life. And the reason I don't talk about those things is because in my real life, a lot of you don't know this, but I'm a very positive, forward-thinking, happy individual, right? And in my videos, I try to be objective, and I try not to really lean towards one side or the other. Try to just ride the middle as much as I can. But in my private life, in my real life with my friends and family and stuff, I like to be very positive, very uplifting, very forward-thinking. So when it comes to tragic events or tragedy in general, I don't really give that any of my energy because I feel like it sort of just weighs down on me and doesn't make anything happen. It just sort of makes me stop and slow down. Again, maybe that's selfish, but that's just how I operate. But then I'm torn, because I have a platform, and it's I feel that responsibility where it's so, when things are all good and you can talk about this artist and talk about what they're doing and make a joke here or do that, but when it gets hard and somebody passes away, you're going to shy away from that. You know what I mean? That goes through my head, and I never really know what the right thing to do is. For example, the Astroworld tragedy, I was pretty late on that in terms of covering it because I didn't know if I was going to, but it's obviously the most compelling and tragic thing to happen really in all of music, let alone hip-hop, in a long time. And then you have people that are oh, this is getting annoying, everybody's talking about this, can we just move on? And I kind of understand that sentiment, but at the same time, who am I to have a platform in this space and not talk about something like that? You know what I mean? No decision ever feels right, and I don't really know how I'm going to change or combat that. This might just be something that we all kind of deal with in hip-hop and being fans of hip hop and in the community of hip hop. I really just wanted to get the opinions and the comments of, you know, the people who watch me and who, you know, can understand my perspective. Selfishly, I'm sad and I'm tired of seeing these people pass away, no matter how it happens. It makes me feel sad for their families. It makes me feel sad for the people that love them or idolize them, and the cycle of this happening just doesn't feel good. Maybe you're gonna leave this video not really getting the point that I was trying to get at, because I don't know if I even made a point here, but this is just kind of something I felt like I needed to say, considering my platform and position. So I guess I'll just continue to upload videos the way I was going to, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys soon.